First Alert Forecast.
We've issued a first alert weather day for the second half of Sunday because of the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms. This is for everybody across 21 countries. So whether you live in Angola or you live in Portland, north, south, east, west, everybody is going to be facing the same risks. In terms of impacts, we're tracking the potential for damaging winds, hail, and the possibility of isolated tornadoes. But some of those risks are a little bit higher than others. The severe weather outlook for Sunday expands all the way down to Texas. There's a large area of the country under a level 3 of 5 risk for severe storms. And all of 21 country, northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio, is under that level 3 risk. But like I said, some impacts are expected to be a little bit higher than others. So a tornado is possible, but that chance is relatively on the low side of things. It's not out of the question, it's just on the lower end. Hail, possible as well. We've got an elevated risk for some large hail. Our primary concern with any thunderstorm that turns severe tomorrow is going to be strong damaging winds upwards of 60 miles per hour. And you see these little hash marks here in that map. That tells us that there could be isolated instances of wind gusts over 70 miles per hour in the strongest of the thunderstorms. So let's time out the thunderstorms on First Alert Future Track. Tonight, and I don't want to ignore tonight, we're tracking some rain showers moving through the area. They're expected to wrap up before sunrise on Sunday morning. Then we see several hours of dry time Sunday morning into the afternoon. Once we get to about lunchtime, we're expecting some of these clouds to clear up. Is it going to be totally clear? We don't know that yet. But a few hours of sunshine in the afternoon is going to help to add fuel to the atmosphere for those thunderstorms to work with as that cold front starts to swing through. Looking at the clock now, 5 o'clock. We're seeing that line of thunderstorms starting to push in to the western part of 21 country. We're seeing some areas that are relatively strong, that dark red on this map, but some weaker areas as well. So I wouldn't get too hung up on where exactly we're seeing these darkest reds, but know that everybody could experience a strong thunderstorm in between about, I'd say, 4 p.m. at the earliest to about 9 p.m. at the latest, 10 p.m. or so. By 7 p.m., those thunderstorms will have already moved into Ohio. So Warsaw, Wabash, Huntington, that threat is ending by that time, but just beginning for places in Ohio. And like I said, wrapping up by the time 8, 9 o'clock rolls around on a Sunday night. So that's the time frame. Now, just a reminder, the 21Alive First Alert weather app is a good way to receive alerts. So too are weather radios. Social media is not a good way to get live, latest updated information unless it's a live stream. And I want to just put this piece of information out there as well. Tornado safety, just in case we need it. If you need to know where your safe room is, the lowest floor of the house, if you have a basement, that's the best. If not, the most interior room, like a hallway or a bathroom without windows, are good places to take shelter if you need to tomorrow. Temperatures for tomorrow going to be warm during the dry time, 72 degrees for that afternoon high. We're starting off the day in the mid to upper 50s. Once that weather system moves through, temperatures crash. We're dropping down to 45 degrees on Monday for the high. We're dry on Monday and Tuesday. Then we turn our eye towards Wednesday. This is your first alert now about another chance for some thunderstorms coming in on Wednesday, 1 or 2 of which could be on the severe side. So we've got some dry times in there over the next 7 days, but we've got a couple of active days that we want to pay attention to as well.
Yeah, Caleb, and it's important for us to share that if that severe weather gets extremely severe, we see tornadoes, we're going to be there for the viewers and everyone in 21 country.
So I'm going to be tracking everything throughout the day tomorrow. I'll provide cut-ins if and when necessary, and then we'll be updating social media throughout the day as well to make sure everybody's getting the information that they need.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Caleb.